there's a big walkthrough about how to beat him, but big Goron sword, it works. Anyway, open this chest and you get the long shot. It's an upgraded hook shot and extends twice as far. This hook shot, also by the way, Song of Time. So yeah, so the long shot actually is basically the hook shot, but it... What? Why did it not activate? I'm standing right on it. Huh. Why is it not working? I'm standing right on it. Maybe I gotta stand off it. But anyway, yeah, so the long shot is actually quite a useful item. Even though it seems like it'll just like access like a couple more areas, it actually is used a lot more. They just design a lot of these more necessary areas so that with the regular hook shot. But okay, now we got something kind of cool. We got like a little waterfall bit here. Be careful! Don't get swallowed by the vortexes! Okay. You can use your iron boots to get your way out of them, by the way. But generally, you just gotta swim your way across. So anyway, yeah, so... I didn't heed her advice. Thankfully, it does drop you off here, which is nice. It doesn't like block you out of anything. And I believe you can go into the previous rooms if you really want to, but I was just gonna head into it like just after. So yeah, I got sucked up by the thing. By the way, that's a Skulltula right there. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and equip your iron boots right now. By the way, if you use the iron boots, you'll probably never get sucked into the vortexes. So use your iron boots. For some reason, it's kind of picky about me using the long shot. Anyway, the long shot goes really far, so that's our second Skulltula that we can get in this temple, by the way. There's still 3 more though. Huh. I'm guessing I can't walk past these with the boots on. Nope. Why you keep going towards it? No, you fool. Nah, I'm stuffed. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Floopity boop boop. So yeah. I still think the water temple is actually kind of underrated. It has one annoying concept, but I still think it's probably the best designed temple. It actually has some of the most well thought out passages. It has a lot of unique moments in it. And it really does stand out from a lot of the other temples. Like, no one remembers the ice cabin. So just kind of get up on here and then use your bow to shoot down the eye on the wall. There you go. Boom! Once you do that, then you can kind of hopefully jump over, and you can grab yourself small key. We still need the keys, but there's gonna be a long shot target that we're gonna need. Also, by the way, it drops you off here. You may be wondering, how did you not see this? Well, actually, I think it is an invisible wall. Nope, gotta swim around again. I think it is an invisible wall, and you can't exactly see it. Trust me, the next temple is going to revolve around them invisible walls a lot. Oh, it's not an invisible wall, okay. So anyway, we ended up here. Ow. Chop! I'll just say like chop on the big Goron sword, because that's what he's basically doing. So anyway, yeah, so now that we got the long shot, we can basically head off to the boss right now. There is one last thing that you gotta do, and that is that you need to I think, well, we gotta get that Skulltula from that room before, remember? So let's just swim all the way up to the top, and let's get that Skulltula. That is not the right door, but you need the long shot in order to actually get up onto that ledge, so you see what I did there? Yeah, that longish ledge. But you can kind of tell how long the long shot is now. If you don't know how long the long shot is, just like look at this. Okay? That's... Okay, so the Skulltula is all the way over there. That hits him, and it picks up the token. Which is pretty cool. Okay. Okay, so now what we want to do is that we want to put on our boots and we want to go back to that place where we changed the water level to this, to the second level. That is at the very top. That's where we got the dungeon map. We want to do that because there are a couple of Skulltulas that we can get. For the necessities of the temple, if you don't want to get these Skulltulas, then you don't have to, because you can just head off straight up to the northernmost passageway on the very top floor. But if you want to get the Skulltulas, you gotta kind of go around here again. I think actually you may need to get another key, so I think you gotta go through this again actually. But I still stand by that this is probably the best designed temple. It's not my favorite exactly, but it is the best designed one that I feel, because it definitely shows how complex they can make the level design. Especially when they actually play around with the 3D. You know? Because a lot of the other temples felt very flat. They still felt like Link to the Past, but it's in 3D, you know? It still kind of feels like that. Majora's Mask actually, like the Snowfall Temple especially. That temple definitely explores 3D very... Snowhead, sorry, not Snowfall. Snowfall is... Ah! Now I believe we have to head into this room, and then we gotta raise the water level to the second level. See, the thing is that you have to lower it all the way, and then you gotta lower it to the second level. I burped, but I did not let it out. Although I do believe there is a Skulltula in this room. And I believe we may be able to snag him if we can find him. There he is. Now the thing is that you can actually reach the Skulltulas farther than you can hear them. Which, yeah. Okay, now we did that. Let's just jump over here and let's head over to the southern path. Yeah, we want to go over to that southern path. 'Cause we never went to that southern path, did we? No. Oh, you gotta hit the eye first. And not swim underneath everything. There you go. I see what they did there. Because you need the hook shot, the long shot. Ah, Tektites! Okay, so what you gotta do is you gotta shoot the eye, and then you gotta long shot your way in. I gotta start calling it the long shot. Twilight Princess doesn't have a long shot, but I do like the double claw shots in that game. That game does have very nice double claw shots. I like the concept of that. I know. By the way, now we're back in here, and now we can actually pull this out. Can we? Did I not pull this out the entire way the first time? I didn't even pull it out the entire way the first time. Wow. Thankfully they designed it so you can't mess yourself up here, but now we gotta go through that again. Okay. Well, to be honest, this is like the last little bit here. I think, yeah, you still have to do this in order to get the last key. Considering you have the compass and you can tell that the boss is up there, so you may be thinking... I just went straight through the railing! Link is... diced. He has been diced by the door. So anyway, just push this block out of the way. And you can now access this from the top floor, which is nice. Also, if you open it, it's a small key, pretty much. We know that. So anyway, yeah. So I think we still have 2 Skulltulas to grab, though. Or have we gotten all the Skulltulas? I think, no, we've still got 2 more to get, I guess. Actually, do we have 2 more to get? I don't know. I think we got 1 more, actually. I think we got 1 more to get, yeah. I can't count. So anyway, you can basically just miss. You can basically just long shot your way up here. Okay. Okay, so now we need to go down to the bottom. We don't need to change the water level, but we do need to go down to the bottom. Because you see that there's a room to the north, and we actually haven't gotten anywhere to the north yet. This is a bit of a longish temple, I'll tell you that, though. Ow. You're not nice. So I believe we gotta go in here, and we can go down here. But we don't have to lower the water level because it's all right. So I think that's the trap. Because you got long shot it? Yeah, it's right there. I was thinking it's a trap. It's like, it's a trap. You don't use your boots. There you go. I believe this pathway is where you need to go in order to get the boss key. Oh my gosh, so many! I think you just gotta like tank it. Tank it, yeah. Okay, now we got this room. Yeah, that's a new enemy. They make high-pitched noises. Are these the same guys that we saw in Jabu Jabu's belly? I think they are the same dudes we saw in Jabu Jabu's belly, actually. I don't think the long shot goes any faster though, so... But it is handy in taking out enemies, especially because a lot of these enemies... do still rely around... still using the claw shot, which is not... The hook shot, the long shot, the shot. Yeah. So if we bomb this wall, we'll be able to jump back into the water. Yeah, I'm a smart. We got a block. Push the block. Push the block. There you go, push it all the way in, and now I think we... Oh, I haven't seen you here. Okay, I believe we gotta use the boots and hit the switch that's right under us. Okay, so if we hit that switch, it will raise the water level. I think maybe temporarily, though. Or while you're standing on it. Also, what is it with this wall? You can clearly see like this odd light reflection. In fact, the thing even... Do you bomb it? Oh, I guess you do bomb it. Oh yeah, you pull it out from this side. Okay, I think we've got this. Where exactly is the door? The door is up there, so... Optimally, I want to put the block right in front of the door. I think kind of on this spot here. Seems about right. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so I think what we have to do is we gotta hold on the switch for the longest time possible, and then we get off in and swim right up. So the water level is rising, which is good, and so it goes up to there. So that means we gotta take off the boots, and then we gotta swim really quickly up. There you go. That's how you do it. I still stand by that. I really like these puzzles. These are very nice puzzles. Okay, so you got this room. Press the switch. Gate opens. And I completely messed that up. Yeah. Not every day that you mess something up on the first go. I think probably taking out the Tektites would have been a smart idea. Nah. Okay. Oh yeah. There's an added precaution there apparently. So anyway, now we're back into the... Whoa. Now we're back into this room. Also, there's a Skulltula there. I believe that's the last Skulltula of the temple, so... There you go. Gold Skulltula. Bubsy won. Anyway, you gotta use your iron boots because you want to fall down into the hole, don't you? Yeah. I like how the boulders float, but they don't in the next room. Like in the little side passage. Ah, clam! Ah, clam! Ah. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, come on, come on. I hit you then. There you go. Finally took your blow and you're giving me arrows. Do I need any arrows? Probably not. Need more health. Why don't these enemies notice I need more health than anything else? Anyway, if we just swim up here, then I believe we still... Yeah, that's where the other key goes. Yeah. So open the door. And here we are. You got the boss key. Hopefully there's some hearts in here. That is handy though. I think I'll bottle one up. Yeah. So yeah, so now the only thing left to do is that you've gotta go back to, you've gotta put on your boots again, yeah I know. So I think, yeah, overall the boots does get annoying. The constant usage of the boots does get annoying, but I still stand by, it is the best designed temple. Like, it uses a lot of concepts, and it manages to make it into a very technical, but yet kind of alright temple. Like, because a lot of it, the water level really only applies to the center room and blocking you out from getting to certain access, and the room where Princess Ruto does some stuff. That room. Besides those two rooms, most of these rooms still play out the same, no matter what water level it's at. The water level is literally just a deciding factor into determining on which rooms you can go into, and it's not that confusing really. There's not much. Oh my gosh. Spikes! Spikes! That kind of stuff. I think we gotta raise the water level up one last time, but it doesn't take that long from here, doesn't it? Nah. Okay, so stand up here, we hit this. And there we go, there's the door. So yeah, like, I will say, yeah, it wouldn't be my favorite temple. It would definitely, but I actually do like it a lot more than some people. I would say I would rate it higher than the Forest Temple. I would say the Forest Temple would be the most annoying temple, actually. Either that or the next temple. Yeah, that's right. But they have to make it annoying, otherwise then what's... Because they can't make every single temple spot on, no sweat, otherwise it'll be easy. They'll do that in the beginning because they want you to keep playing the game, but then they want to challenge you by the end. And I think temples like this really does show exactly like what they can do. And that being said, there are still... Oh, not a fairy, don't mind if I do. I'll only keep one fairy because I don't think I'll need more than that. Especially with a big Goron sword. You may be wondering how long is it until the end. Actually, the end's right here. I believe this is the first time the Iron Boots are going to be used outside of the water. You have to walk up the hill. No, you don't. I think you just... Huh. Run, you fool! Okay. No! Ow. That went well. Oh, gosh. I'm gonna run right in the middle. Nope. Hold on, I'll time it a bit after this one goes. Go! Yeah! Okay. Well, that was extremely tricky for no reason. Okay, when you end up in this room, you'll notice... What do you mean? Looks like normal water. Feels like normal water. I don't see what you mean, Navi. I don't know anything what you mean. Dun dun dun! It's a boss! So it's Morpha, the giant aquatic amoeba. Now Morpha, I think, is actually an odd boss. No one remembers Morpha though. It's tricky, I'll tell you that. I think the best thing to do is to stand outside. Because you basically get lots of room to run. You want to use your long shot and watch out for his tentacles, otherwise just think of what Japan will do with the tentacles. Then you want to stand kind of here so you can get a good angle at grabbing the guy. Why did that not work? That was the perfect angle for that. He even bounces around. Just taunting you. But if you can't hit him, please do. Because it's good. Also, you don't need a shield at all. So big Goron sword is a big plus. Watch out for the tentacle. Oh, whoa. I got hit by the tentacle. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to get grabbed and wrapped. Because that's actually what the thing does. Oh, crap. So the thing is, there's not a really great angle to suck it up, to grab it. There you are. An angle like that is really good. Come on, he's taunting me right there. Kind of reminds me of Chaos. Came out before though, didn't it? The same year, maybe. So that was the next gen console that could do that, and this is Nintendo 64. And it's just like, yeah, Nintendo 64 definitely won that. Yeah, Dreamcast was out by the time this game came out. I still think the Dreamcast is actually a very interesting console, and I think if you can, try get one, because it is... Oh, watch out, it was a psych! There were two tentacles. Slash him! Slash his bouncy nest. Come on, get him! So basically, yeah, that's how you do it. You just gotta try grabbing him. Oh. You wanna try grabbing him with this. And then after so many slashes, he gives up. By the way, I got hit once in that entire fight, let me tell you that. This guy... Yeah... He's not that difficult. And then he wets the ceiling. What? That's kind of creepy. Although that's pretty cool for N64. So anyway, where's the... There it is. There it is. I was going like, where's the heart container? There it is. So we got a heart container, and that boss was actually kind of short, to be honest. I was about to say, this temple is going to be very long, isn't it? But really, it just ended up being, kind of long. Ended up being an hour like the rest. Whoa, FOV. Yeah, play with the FOV, that's how you do this. Ah! It's like she's got wings or something.
Biandao, I would have expected no less from the man I chose to be my husband. Zora's domain and its people will eventually return to their original state. As a reward, I grant my eternal love to you. Well, that's what I want to say, but I don't think I can offer that now. I have to guard the water temple as the Sage of Water. And you're searching for the Princess Zelda? Ha! You can't hide anything from me.
Excuse me?
Princess Zelda, she's alive. I can sense it, so don't be discouraged.
Don't be discouraged? Is that like Peppy?
I can tell that nothing will stop you in your quest for justice and peace. You must take this medallion. Take it respectfully.
So yeah, so now we've got the 4th medallion. That leaves 2 left, and there's another temple just before we head off to the next one. But other than that, you've just got 1 more temple, and then you've got Ganon's castle. So yeah, I think definitely the water temple is a great temple. I'll keep saying that. But people do diss it a lot, and I can see why. But I still like it.
If you see Sheik, please give him my thanks, okay?
So, we saved Zora's domain, which is good. Now, just before we end this part, there is one teeny thing that we can do. One teeny thing that is completely optional, but it's so handy.
As the water rises, the evil is vanishing from the lake. Biandao, you did it.
Oh. Ah. Sheik.
Did Ruto want to thank me? I see. We have to return peace to Hyrule for her sake too, don't we? Look at that, Biandao. Together, you and Princess Ruto destroyed the evil monster. Once again, the lake is filled with pure water. All is as it was here.
Which is nice, so everything's back to normal. That actually means we can access the fishing game again. You can actually get there with the Scarecrow song, but... yeah, nah. Where you go? It's like, come on, you couldn't have run anywhere else. By the way, that's a little tip. That's a little tip. If you look, Sheik Sheik jumped over there. If you go over in that direction, you'll see that there's this little thing over here. Actually, what am I kidding? The thing's right there. It's right there, the sign that says so. If you read this right here, it says, when water fills the lake, shoot for the morning light. Take that to mean, when the lake is filled after returning the temple to normal, get out your bow and arrow and shoot directly at the sun. Particularly the morning sun. Also, by the way, if you use your hook shot, you can actually climb this tree, and there is a Skulltula up there. I also wanted to know that. Let's see if we can get it from this angle. Oh. So yeah, so we got another Skulltula. That is 77. So yeah, so when it becomes morning, just stand on the platform, shoot towards the sun, and look what flies out! Yeah, I know. This is a completely optional item, but trust me, it's pretty cool. I think it's actually used sometimes, and it's required for some of the side things to grab. Of course, you can just use Din's Fire, but this is kind of cool anyway. Because these are the fire arrows. So, if you can set it to a C button and it'll set people on fire, which is pretty cool. All you gotta do is you just gotta equip it like this. It will use your magic though. By the way, yes, these 3 spots here are magic arrows. And that is the last magic spell, which means we just have 1 item left. What could it be? Tune in next time on the next exciting episode of Ocarina of Time.